A tree worth over $1 million. Welcome. My name is Judge Chris Morales, and as promised, on today's vlog, we're going to discuss a condemnation suit that took place in my court several years back. This case involves several acres situated in an acreage subdivision that backed up to a cattle pasture. It was an exquisite piece of property designed to be the owner's oasis. Little did he know that the county needed a place to put a road along the back of his property to connect two major thoroughfares. Originally, the road that the county needed to put in was to merely go through the cattle pasture, never taking any property along the acreage subdivision. However, due to a wetland that was discovered, a bridge would need to be constructed and the road moved. As a result, the road would need to take a small chunk of his oasis. Instead of having a quiet, off-the-beaten-path ranchette, the owner now has a heavily traveled 4-lane road mere feet from his pool and house. In fact, he had to build a 10-foot-tall concrete wall to help protect his property from vehicles that may accidentally come off the road. At the trial, multiple experts were called, but one was quite memorable. An expert in trees from Texas A&M came to testify to the trees on his property that would be lost as a result of the condemnation process. During his testimony, he testified that he has valued a tree at over $1 million in the past. Now, these trees didn't come anywhere near that valuation, but nonetheless, a value was placed on each tree that was cut down. This case is quite typical here in Fort Bend County. With the growth we've experienced over the past 10 years, 5 years, and the need of expansion of roads, this happens often. Homes that were off the beaten path for years or even decades are now seeing that growth slowly impact them in ways that were unforeseen when they were built originally. As I stated before, I grew up in this county when it was less than 200,000 people. We are now approaching 1 million people in this county. What is the old saying? Change is inevitable. I like to believe that we are still that small county with that big heart. Next week, I'm going to discuss the qualifications needed to become a judge. Tune in next week, next Wednesday, via Facebook or YouTube to continue the series. I want to thank you for allowing me to serve as your judge of County Court of Law number 1 for the past 7 years. And come November, I'm asking for your vote. Thank you, God bless, and see you next time.